guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this lovely lady here with me. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, so my name is Noami and I'm a dear friend of Sui. Yeah,
you're like my little sister
Yes.
and friend and everything else.
Yeah.
Today she'll be doing my makeup, which I'm very excited for. She has like a makeup page on Instagram, so you guys can follow her there. And she also posts like a lot of cool makeup looks on her main page as well,
Yes.
follow her there. She has like really cool makeup looks.
Today I decided that we're gonna go with a bit of a glamour look because our Sui model, she does a lot of natural looks on a daily basis.
Yeah,
so
I'm lazy with my makeup.
No, so I just wanted to try something more. I usually do makeup on myself and my cousin, so I'm not used to doing it on other people, so I'm really excited.
Yeah,
but we're gonna do something glamour, a bit of sparkles, so yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. While she does my makeup, we'll answer some questions that you guys asked on Instagram.
Yeah. So I'm going to start on her base now because the base is very important. I'm going to go in first with the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer. And then I'll go in with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base.
It feels nice.
It is really smooth. It kind of has that silicone feeling, but then it's... You know, I like that. It makes me feel like the pores are filled in. And because I have textured skin a bit on some areas, this actually really helps in kind of smoothing that out. Oh. So yeah, this one is just going to do a bit more for your face.
Should we answer questions now?
Yeah, let's do it.
How did you guys meet?
Oh, wow.
I don't even know how we met. We've known each other since we were like really young. Because we met in India. Were you actually born in India?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I still have photos.
Other than that, we started talking here because we go to the same church and our fathers work together in the ministry, so they're pastors at our church. So I think that's how we got close.
Yes, that was. I'm just going to go with your foundation. We're using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation.
How many siblings do you have?
So I have two siblings and they're both younger than me, but my cousins were taken in by my parents. So I always grew up in a big family and I was never bored, and I count them as my siblings as well. So in total there's 6 siblings.
I have like a big family too. There's 6 of us as well.
Wow.
I feel like we have a lot in common.
Yeah.
That's like one of the questions as well, like what do you guys have in common?
Yeah.
So as we just mentioned before, we both are like pastors' daughters, and I feel like we relate in that way because there's a lot that comes with it. Sometimes like hardships because you know people have stuff to say.
They do.
Yeah.
Every day.
But I think it also has benefits.
Yes.
Because it comes with, I feel like, a lot of responsibilities, and I enjoy having responsibilities.
I mean, it gets us ready for the bigger world as well.
Yeah.
You know?
And we're also like the oldest.
Yeah. Oh.
So that also comes with a lot of responsibility.
Literally nothing can take us down.
Yeah, literally. And one other thing we have in common, I think, is that we're both very competitive. We're so competitive. It's so funny.
That is so true.
Especially church sport day.
If we're not in the same teams, you just hear these 2 teams like
arguing at
and it's just always us. But it's all we understand.
It makes it more fun though, right?
And we also love volleyball, and we've participated in many competitions and stuff like that.
I'm just a beginner and she's like pro.
Not even.
You're really good.
This one will be like, she'll have one position, but she never fails to like be in the area where the ball falls. Like you
I'm
always
just very enthusiastic,
Yeah,
but I'm
you
not
are.
like good skill wise. You're way better.
No. She's not. She's lying. Give yourself more credit. That's what I always tell this one. She doesn't give herself more credit that she deserves. So yeah.
No, me, it's just like, I'm just into it, you know? But you have the skills. You're natural. Because I think your dad's really sporty too.
Yeah.
So you got that from your dad.
I think so.
My parents are not sporty.
I mean, your dad may have been.
No, but you know what he's really good at? Walking. He always brags about that because, you know, he's like, oh, when I was younger, because even now he walks really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he always brags saying, oh, when I was younger, no one could catch up to me. Because you know, in Burma, they don't have any other transport back in their days, so they would walk everywhere from one village to the other.
Yeah. I feel like my family were all very enthusiastic in sport.
Yeah,
so, like,
your whole family.
Yeah, and we're very quick at learning too. Like, we catch on things.
Yeah.
And, like, I have to thank my genes for that. So we're gonna move on to our concealer. And I'm taking the L'Oreal Paris Infallible More Than Concealer. Concealer in the shade Latte. This concealer for, you know, it's affordable and for drugstore purchases.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you want a really good concealer from the drugstore, get this one. It's full coverage. Full coverage. I love it. Concealer, I just put it on for a little bit more coverage because on a daily basis, we don't go for a full coverage look. So sometimes we need that extra coverage. And I'm just going to apply this to her high points. She has, in her genes, all of her siblings, all of you guys have the best cheekbones.
Oh, we have high cheekbones.
It's so nice. Like, I'm always envious. And it comes from your mom.
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, this does suit you.
Oh, the color's good. I'm going to try and not look at it until the end.
Oh, if you peek that side, I'm gonna...
Nah, I'm only looking at the camera lens. I'm not looking at the viewfinder.
Alright.
I want it to be a surprise.
Well, I'm excited. Sui is also an amazing makeup artist.
No, I'm not. Noami.
No, like sometimes we'll send messages and she'll send like pictures of when she gets a new
I have ideas. I have ideas, but I'm just too lazy to do them.
She just needs a little tweaking. That's it. Like me, you know, I got into makeup at a really young age. A lot of beauty gurus on YouTube say, you know, they learned from their mom, but the Burmese community, like our parents, they're not really into makeup. Yeah. So I really just got my love for makeup from YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah. I was so lucky that, you know, my aunties, like at the age of 9, I had eyeliner.
Oh yeah.
And then
your auntie?
Yeah, and my auntie, like, she worked at, like, I don't know, a packaging company, and sometimes they got extras, and there would be, like, little samples of, you know, L'Oreal or Maybelline, and sometimes even Lancome, and, you know, those expensive brands. And there would be these little palettes, but I would take literally any brush and just go...
That's so cute. Yeah. Asking such obvious question. Who's older?
Yeah. Oh, maybe because, like...
For people who don't know us. Yeah, well, so as we mentioned before, I've known her since birth and I was about like 6. I'm 22 now. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Yeah, so 5 years difference. Wait, what year were you born?
2003.
2003? Yeah. I came to India in 2003. Yeah, I was like 5, turning 6.
Yeah.
So I guess I've known you since I was 5 then.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just using the Revolution banana powder. This is also a nice powder for, you know, drugstore as well.
Noami ka darling ni ma.
Wow. With relationships, I mean, I'm very focused. I would like to say I'm focused in my studies. So, and I'm very awkward. I'm that, you know, tomboyish girl since when I was young.
You don't start conversations?
No, I can't. And when a guy shows interest, like I'm like, go away.
Oh, you don't know how to react.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Like with guys, I just need to be that, you know, sister to them or else it's really hard for me to communicate. So with darling, unfortunately, no. And I'm not looking for any, so no.
Okay, that leads into the next question. What do you look for in a guy?
Oh, nice question.
With me, I don't have like, you know how some people have like certain qualities that someone has to meet? I don't have anything like that.
Yeah.
For me, it's more about like just their vibe. Yeah, so like if I have a connection with them and if we talk and there's awkwardness, then that's like a no-no for me. Yeah, so I like it when I can just like talk freely with someone and just be myself and not be awkward.
Well, Sui is in the cutest relationship, so I mean, they're perfect for each other, and like I see them as, you know, my older sister and brother. But yeah, I am very envious of their relationship because they're so cute and they're so supportive of each other, and I think that's what I want to find in a guy as well. Like someone that's supportive, you know, and like in everything that I do, like they're not judgmental, or even if they were, it's constructive, not like, you know,
not someone who brings you down.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think that, and the cliche as well, someone that loves God and is you know, faithful.
We hope for that, you know, obviously, but I think like even if someone was not like, you know, super dedicated to God, maybe you can like, you know, be that influence as well. I think it's hard to find like, you know, someone who's already like so perfect. Like I don't think we should aim for that. Because
we're gonna be realistic.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a bronzer now, and I'm using the Australis AC Contour.
I remember this used to be so popular. Yeah, on YouTube it was everywhere.
And just warming up the face because I mean, foundation, every time I do foundation, I scare myself as well. It just looks like a blank canvas.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes we look like a ghost.
Yeah, and a lot of, Burmese people, like, our foreheads, they don't protrude, but, like, the sun likes it.
Yours is pretty flat.
I mean, no, but, like, that area just gets burnt.
Oh, yeah, our foreheads are, like, just naturally darker.
Yeah, so...
That's why sometimes I don't put foundation on my forehead. How's life treating you both?
Oh,
that's a cute question.
That's a cute question. For me, well, I just finished my year 11 exams and the year 12 exam, and that was amazing. It's still, I'm still in the mood of like, you gotta study. Like, I'm still not past it. But because
it's like after exams, like, what do I do now?
Exactly. Just gotta thank God for keeping us healthy and safe during this tough time.
Yeah, because this year was tough.
Yeah, it was. It went in a blink of an eye, but we're all safe and happy. So yeah. So right now I'm gonna contour, and I'm using the AC Contour, the same palette but in lighter than light, so just the lightest palette. And
why do you use like two different ones?
So for contour, I like a bit more cool tone because that just looks a bit more natural. Yeah. But to warm up the face, I want something more. Yeah. So that difference. As you can tell, which one I use the most. Yeah. So I use these two. My number one tip for anyone getting into makeup is just start like do small and then build up. Yeah. So I'm just gonna build up with the lighter shade first. I like to focus right at the end, at the hollows contour, and then we'll blend that out. And right now on camera, it looks pretty harsh, but we always blend out. And blend up. If you blend down, it gets a bit muddy. So yeah, I'm gonna do the other side. Same exact process. We attack just the hollows right here.
What inspired you to do YouTube?
Yeah, tell us. I've been meaning to ask her as well. I mean, she's the perfect, like, model for YouTube.
What?
Like, no. I feel like Sweet, like, you just have a professional mode as well, and you know how to organize things. And her voice, I mean, come on, her voice is so nice. I was like, no, because
I thought my voice was weird.
No, it's like the perfect deepness. And Sweet has, her sense of fashion, like her own, style. And you've already built that, and you're, continuing that. So, I mean, you're perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go ahead, you tell.
That's nice, but yeah, well, my YouTube is mainly like fashion based because as Noami said, I've always been into fashion, and yeah, like I mentioned before too, this year I went through like a bit of a tough time, so I had to like distract myself, so I just started like filming videos and editing, because editing actually takes a lot of time, so it distracts me. So it was a good way to distract myself and also like have fun while doing it, because I love doing fashion.
We'll do the eyes first and then we'll come back to the face. Okay. Alright, so today, as I said before, we're gonna do something a bit more glam and something that fits her outfit. I mean, she wore something really neutral. So
I wore white so she could do anything.
But I just wanted to do a look on her that's like formalish, because she does very natural for every event, no matter if it's like big or small. So like maybe this one she could remember it, and So today we're gonna use the Morphe Gemstones palette. This is my favorite palette.
Yeah, it has every color.
It has everything. And people ask me, why did you get the mini?
Oh yeah, you have the mini. It's
I'd
so
rather
cute.
have the mini, to be honest, because it's such travel size. You get amazing mirror. You don't need to bring anything else. You really just need a little bit. Yeah, it goes a long way. So, but first we're gonna prep her eye, and we're gonna give a base, and I'm just gonna use a concealer.
I think this is your friend. Read that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Who's this snackiest girl you know me? Oh, that's Lata. I love you, Lata. Oh, she's so sweet.
What does that even mean?
Snackiest, like, it's just
like an inside joke.
Yeah, like she has the best energy. Like, she's like me times 10. And like you don't get that every day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that for that was one of my answers. They asked what's one thing you like about each other, or your favorite thing about each other, and that's my answer for you. Like your energy. No. You're always lighting up the mood, and you're always just like happy, and you try to like put that out.
My favorite thing about Sweet is she's so supportive, like literally in everything. Like she's always the one that gives me advice, or like really makes my mood happy as well. Sometimes like, because I second guess myself a lot. Yeah. And like she's always here to just remind me and like be understand.
You do that with me too though.
Yeah, because like you deserve it. And but that's one of the things I love. And like when I entered youth in our church, it was very nerve-wracking. Because there are all these older people, but like Sue was so welcoming, and she was part of the little minority that really just welcomed all of us, and that like had a big impact on me. I'm gonna use this shade right here as a transition. This is just gonna, you know, really help us with the base. So we're just gonna put that shade in the crease, and you don't need to be too clean with this. Just go over it. So I used a fluffy brush for that. Use your biggest brush for your eyes because it just disperses the, you know, product evenly. And then I'm gonna take this brush. It's a bit more dense. Okay, and we're just gonna go in with these two shades right here on the first shade and the dark shade.
I always get intimidated by dark colors. I feel like I don't suit them.
No, so with dark colors, my main thing is always start light and then just pack it first in the area that you want it. And then, you know, work from there, build up, and you get the smoothest transitions. I know there's a lot of, especially my Burmese friends that want to get into makeup. They're afraid of dark shades just because, you know, what if they go too deep or...
Yeah, blending is hard.
It's hard, yeah. So number one solution for that is get good eyeshadows. You know, you can always find good eyeshadows in the drugstore department as well. You don't need to go high end. And second thing is always start light. You know, start light and then build up. See what you're comfortable with and practice. Alright, so now I'm just gonna use this Tamika 3 by the Balm Cosmetics. I don't know if this is on sale anymore, but I'm just gonna use these browns that are on the top right here. Give it a bit more depth. Alright, so now I'm gonna give a break on the outer third of her eye, and I'm gonna work on the inner corners, and I'll come back to it. Alright, so now we're just gonna give her a bit of a cut crease look, and then we're gonna put a bit of shimmer.
Excited.
So for the cut crease, a lot of people find it difficult, but my best tip is just to take, you know, whatever concealer that you're gonna use or a base for it. Take a rounded shaped brush right here. That is very important. This is the easiest brush to use for cut crease. And a tip you can use is, you know, put it on the base and then make your client look up or yourself look up. But I just, because you have hooded eyes, don't you? Or double, what is this?
I don't even know. What's my eye shade?
I don't know. It's kind of hooded and then it's kind of double as well. So I've got to make sure to put it a bit more higher so it'll show. So now that I've cut her eyelids, I'm just gonna use a synthetic flat brush and I'm just gonna put like a champagne-y gold glitter on her eyelids. I'm gonna use a mixture of this one and this bigger one, so these two. I'm gonna just create the perfect shade for her. Morphe has amazing eyeshadows, so they're already pigmented and really bright. But if you do have a drugstore one and it's kind of muted, I always recommend to dip your product and then spray it with water even. You know? And that's just gonna give it that wow factor. Now I'm gonna pack it on. Okay, so now I'm using the Tamika. I've already put it on and I just realized I should tell you guys. This is the Tamika 2 palette and I'm just using a rose gold kind of shade right here, this glitter shade. And I'm gonna put that in the middle outer third-ish area. Kind of transition it from the lighter gold. And blend those two shades together. And you can always go back and reapply your light one as well, just to make the transition a bit more smooth. Alright, so now that we've got the, you know, inner corner done, I'm going to go back into my transition shade and kind of blend the seams together where the glitter and the matte eyeshadow meet. I'm going to blend that out. Now I'm just taking a dark brown eye pencil from Essence and this is in the shade Hot Chocolate. And I'm just going to line just her lash line really lightly. Alright, so I just gave her a tiny wing. There is a bit of fallout on the bottom, so my trick for fallout is that I just take a clean brush and just dust off really lightly because you don't want to blend those pigments onto your face. So that is one eye, the top done. I'm going to just do the other side off camera really quickly and then we'll be right back. Alright, so for now the eyes are done. So we're going to do the eyelashes. She's just told me that she doesn't really put false lashes on. So we're just going to try it. Oh yay! Oh my god, it looks so good! Alright, so now I have just applied some lashes on. This was very exciting. Now I'm just gonna do her brows and then we'll move on back to the face. So for brows, she has really long brow hairs. So I wanted to do like that model bushy brow look. So I'm gonna be using the Australis Extended Brow Lash and Brow like gel. And this is like one of my favorites. It keeps your brows
like intact.
Yeah, like where you want it all day. Alright, so now her brows look kind of crazy right now, but we're gonna kind of let it dry and then we're gonna position the brows to follow a shape.
What are your goals?
Oh, goals in like this year or like next year or what?
I don't know, that's what I was thinking too. Like goals, it's like I have a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Long term and short term. Obviously, like we're both still students. I'm doing uni at the moment and my ultimate goal with that is to get into medicine. It's kind of short term and long term because if anyone knows the pathway to medicine, it's a very long pathway.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. I just want to be successful, not in terms of like, you know, career or like, you know, money wise or anything like that, but I just want to be happy with what I'm doing. I don't want to feel like worthless that I didn't do anything important. I want to feel like I'm making like a contribution to society or like helping someone.
I'm just gonna quickly just say I'm using the e.l.f. like brow pomade. It's in medium brown. I love this as well. Lasts all day. But my short-term goals, like Sui said, I am still studying. I just want to do well, you know, although ATARs don't mean much, like it means a lot to, you know, this community that we are in. Like as soon as
Asians.
Oh, it's crazy. So I hopefully get a good ATAR. And then I want to do the same pathway as Sweez, go to Monash, do Bachelor of Science, and then go towards the medical, medicine side. Because my biggest dream as a child was to have my own clinic in Burma and just like help out, you know, the less fortunate and our elders as well, because they have this like, you know, misconception about how they don't need to get checked up, you know what I mean? But they need to at that type of age.
Because we come from like small villages in Chin State, Burma, and we don't even have like clinics there. So yeah, no one has access to like regular medical checkups or anything. It's only like when we're sick, then we'll go to like the bigger city area to get checked up.
And when we mean that by when we're sick, it's like when we're about to die.
Yeah, by then it's always too late. So
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something I want to contribute to as well.
She's gonna be there a few years before me and I'm like, hi, I'm gonna have next...
We can work together.
Yeah.
That would be goals.
That is goals. I've just completed her brows. So now I'm gonna apply the finishing touches. I'm gonna do her lower lash. The lower lash, I'm just gonna put a light brown shade and then we're gonna do blush. And for blush today, I'm gonna be using the James Charles palette once again.
Ooh, you use that for blush?
Yeah, I've been loving pinks lately. I don't know why, but I've been loving pinks. So I'm gonna use these two shades, but more so the light one. And I've been really just liking to put it on like this side right here on our cheekbones. And I do kind of go heavy on it because by the time we're like completely finished with the face, it will kind of
fades,
it fades and like it will be the perfect amount. Alright, so for lips, I am using the Morphe lip liner in Sweet Tea.
Ooh, that looks so pretty.
It's so nice and it's so affordable. If anyone wants like a nude lip liners, because it's really hard to find in drugstore, buy this one because this is like a drugstore price. It's only $4.
$4?
Yes.
Did you get it on sale?
No.
What?
It's the original price.
I need to get it.
Yeah. And Sweet Tea is like your perfect like brown. So now that I've just lined her natural lip shape, I'm gonna put a nude lipstick in the middle, and this is by Revolution Makeup, and this is Head Turner. And it's a pretty like peachy nude.
I don't know if I'll suit that though.
No, but because we've put that like brown, like it looks really nice. And I just put this in the center area. To just match her eyes, we're gonna put a bit of a gloss, and I'm using the Fenty Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Fenty Glow, and it's her original one, and I love this. And I think you have it too.
Yeah, I do. I love it.
It
smells so good too.
I can't talk about the smell enough. I'm just gonna pat this all over. And it's just gonna give her a shine, and it goes perfect with the lip color. Put your head down and look up. I said, look up, Cheryl.
Okay.
Okay, let me just spray your face.
Okay. Oh, so fancy.
And with the sponge at the very end, I just like to kind of bounce the setting powder in.
Top 3 travel destinations.
Do you want to go first?
I know my first one is Spain. I've always wanted to go to Spain.
Wow.
And then, I don't know, I think just Europe. And then maybe one of the Asian countries.
One
like
of them.
Japan or Korea.
She just named continents and like, you know.
True.
I'm just going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter.
I love this. Yeah.
Yes. It's so nice. Just going to put it at high points. I've always wanted to go to, you know, Japan. Because I just love the night life there. And then I also want to go to Europe as well. I want to go to Greece, Santorini.
Oh, so pretty.
It's so nice, and I want to go there. And my last destination would also, I want to go
what about like Paris?
No, I want to go to like Switzerland.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Norway.
I forgot to say that. Yeah.
It's, I want to go there so badly.
After watching, what's the K-drama? It's a K-drama.
Crash Falling on You?
Crash Landing on You.
Crash Landing.
After watching that, it made me want to go there even more.
Yeah.
So nice. And I really like mountain. Do you prefer mountain or beach?
Mountain.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm a mountain girl too. Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay, I can look.
Oi!
What?
I'm so scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't know how you're gonna feel about it.
No, I'll like it. Give it
1, 2, 3, open. Okay.
Wow.
What do you think about
this is like full glam. I like it.
Because you never do something like
this.
this.
It's very bronzy and glowy.
Okay. It looks so good.
Yeah, it's so full glam. It's so different for me, but I really like it.
I was like, I was so stuck on what I should do because, I mean, she's like, do anything. And I was like, wow, nice. No pressure. So I just, this is very glam for her and just wanted to try something else and I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I really like it. Thank you for doing my makeup. We can do more looks, like, you know, in the future too.
Yeah, comment down below, like, what look you want to see.
Yeah. I really want to do a colourful one.
100%.
Yeah.
On my Instagram, I won't say I specialize in it.
No, you do a lot of colourful looks.
I do a lot of colourful looks.
Yeah.
So I'm excited,
Yeah, maybe we can do that for the next one. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys follow her on Instagram. And if you think she should start a makeup channel,
oh my god,
comment that because I think she should. I've been telling her to start one because I really enjoy watching makeup videos, so you should do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.